Well, it's a rivalry game, it's a Big Five game, and it's a game that you want to come out with a W. But we had a renewed focus as a team this week in practice, and our real goal was to come out competing at a much higher level than we've competed at physically. Rebounding, loose balls, toughness. I'm disappointed we lost, but I'm not disappointed with the way we played. The performance they had out there tonight, out-rebounding a team who I don't think it's out-rebounded very often by as much as we did, and playing tight in the game without Molly and finding a way to execute offensively. Really pleased with the effort.
Jay, what was that like for you to get a season high, top 7 first half, and continue to make plays in the second half, and just your performance in general?
It felt good to play with the confidence I played with today. It was really fun, and I just felt like I got back to playing with myself.
What kind of happened there defensively on that Lake St. Jude score?
I think our on-ball defender was on the wrong side of her player. We were daring them to go over the top, and so that was not something I was too concerned about, because in that situation, you're going to foul, they're going to go to the free throw line, but if you can force a turnover, you can force them to make a tough pass. So I had 6'2" kid on the ball who was supposed to be creating a tough pass, but she had her angle wrong. But that's freshman year stuff. It happens, and we grow through it, and make the next play the next game.
When you look at the whole film, you know there are these games that there's the moment. You'll see lots of spots for correction there.
Sure, yeah, that certainly put them up 3, but that wasn't the moment. There was a lot of moments in that game that we could have made a better play. And St. Joe's could say the same thing. There was probably a lot of moments where they could have kept their lead and stayed out in front a little longer.
What did you like today about, it's me, Jacob's first career start today. What have you seen from her in practice or games recently that you thought that she earned that? Just thoughts on her play overall today in general.
Well, I started the 5 kids today who got the most rebounds the last 3 days of practice, so I wasn't shocked that she led us in rebounding today, because she led us in rebounding over the last 3 days of practice. She went out there and showed she wanted it, and had a really good day. And it's only going to get better, because she'll see there are so many things that she can clean up to have it even be a better day for her. So it's exciting. She's a heck of a player, and we're looking forward to her continuing to grow.
Jay, what's it like playing with 3 different sisters that have been playing together for years? What's that like chemistry-wise, and just playing and practicing with them every day?
It's fun. I think we all feed off of each other. You see them, kind of their chemistry, so I think their chemistry helps with us and stuff. I already feel like with Mia, and I've been going to school with Claire and Amy, playing with them for the past 3 years. It feels like we're all a part of their family at this point, so I think it only increases.
How's everyone doing considering the circumstances with Molly and everything?
Yeah, no, it's really hard. I think everyone played today with heavy hearts, and but they also were playing for her. I just said, to the group before the game, like, Molly absolutely lives to do this. Maybe more so than anybody on the team. I don't think she has a day where she's like, oh, I gotta play basketball. Like, she absolutely loves it, and so losing your mom and not being able to be here, it's just so hard for her. So I think they really had a little extra emotional boost today because of that. But I also, aside from that, I expected it today after what I saw in practice. So I'm hoping we can continue it, and clearly she'll be a difference maker, because she doesn't ever turn the ball over. So it really helps what we do. But I'm proud of the girls who had to play at the point for us today, because that was a challenge for them to be thrust into that spot, and I think they did a decent job.
It seemed like that was a big difference, obviously not having Molly for totally understandable reasons, and then a similar style player on the other end, Katie coming back.
Yeah. I don't think anybody thinks that we shoot 44% and out rebounded by 15 and lose a basketball game. That has just not been something that we would do. But we did. We found a new way to lose. But listen, I'm leaving this game ready for our next one and excited about what LaSalle women's basketball is going to do next. And that's, if you know me, I'm not all rainbows and butterflies. So I feel really good about what Jay Haynes did today, getting her swagger back. We were able to go to her, and we got good performances from Claire, who was big on the boards today again. She was efficient, Charity made a big shot, she was in double figures, so just gotta keep that going.
See, the one thing, which at the time was bad, but maybe not so much now, is you had missed Molly on injury for several games, so it wasn't like you had to reinvent the wheel quickly, you already had some experiences.
Yes, but our freshman who'd been backing up had to have wisdom tooth surgery this week too, so you didn't get to see her today because she didn't really get to practice much. She had a mouthful of blood during shoot around today, so yeah, it is what it is. But that's basketball. You're going to have nicks, you're going to have people out, you're going to have tragedy in your family. Stuff is going to happen, and I thought we responded today, and we're looking forward to the next challenge to get out there and do it again.
Who was normally backing up?
Fiona Conley has been playing a lot of backup point guard minutes for us this season, and really coming along